In this next series on Law Made Simple, Q&A with Joshua Irvine, we will talk about today's most important legal questions. Remember, knowledge is power. Joshua shares legal insights in a clear and simple way, helping you stay informed and prepared.
What are the most common tax mistakes that small business owners make from a legal perspective?
The biggest one is probably choosing your team. And what I mean by that is there's two basic types of people that work on taxes. There are what I call tax filers, and then there are tax planners. So tax filers are super good at their job. They know where all the forms are, they know the deadlines, they know where to calculate stuff, and they know how much money to tell you to pay. That's their job though. They're a tax filer. And a lot of people are competing on tax filer prices. The biggest thing that I see for companies that are at least making, $50,000 or more in profit per year, they're losing money because they have not yet probably found a tax planner, which is someone to figure out, how do I use certain strategies to reduce my tax burden? We're not talking about doing illegal stuff here. We're just saying utilizing the available laws for them as a business owner. So how do I put money away into retirement as a business the right way? How do I pay my kids if I want to? How do I rent my home if I want to? How do I depreciate and claim certain benefits under the, I don't remember what it's called. We'll just call it the new Trump law, the new Trump tax law. How's that going to affect me? If you get on TikTok, you're going to find a whole bunch of misinformation, but because it sounds cool. But those things don't apply for every business. So that's probably the biggest thing, is knowing, hey, I'm going to have to spend a couple $1,000s if I want to work with a tax planner, and yeah, that's probably a lot more than it costs to hire a tax filer. But the, I don't know, $1,000 or $1,500 that you're paying extra, if you can't save that much by using a planner, then that's not a good planner. I just got off the phone with somebody who was working with a tax filer 2 weeks ago and was told that they had a tax penalty of over 6 figures. And I'm not saying that they did a bad job. They did a great filing job, but they didn't do a good planning job. And so I said, great, let's talk about risks of these strategies and these strategies so you can make informed choices. And ultimately, we cut their tax burden by about 70%. So I say that for 2 reasons. 1, tax planning works. 2, don't confuse tax planning with I don't still owe taxes to some degree. They still have to pay taxes. It's just in a more strategic way.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
How can I protect my personal assets if my business is ever sued?
The first thing is to make sure your business is properly insulated, meaning that you're in an LLC or a corporation of some kind. The second thing, which is a little bit overlooked, is to make sure when you sign contracts, you sign as the company. A lot of us use our name and we sign our name, but when you're signing on behalf of a company, you have to use your name and your title. So my name / manager, my name / owner, my name / president. And you have to have the name of the company listed in that signature line. And so then you're not becoming personally responsible by accident. You're still signing as the company. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the signing. And then number 3 is do not mix the finances between your business and your personal life. Those are the top 3 ways that you can mess up the distinction and expose your personal life to liabilities.
Okay,